Do we need to take a public transportation? Is this that necessary? Nah, I don't think so. Well, if you take a public transportation, it will be so less cheap cost and you could reach your destination a quite bit late, but it's always safer, much more than you think. Maybe not. Most of the people in the world use the public transportation all the time, but it might be a cheap and it's not that comfort and luxurious, but it's okay and the safety is quite less. While you think about the private transportation, it's always be safe to you, but it may take you a lot of charge and higher effort, but you will be safe. But you can go wherever you want at any time you like. But when you see into the public transportation, you see there are a lot of people going onto the train, and we need to be on the time. Whenever you go, whenever you think to go, you can't actually get a private transportation all the time whenever you need. Well, it's kind of yes, but you know the buses which we go, they are a bit shadier all the time. Even it's a less comfort, we just try to travel in that, but whenever you see it all the time, they're always, the doors which always close and open whenever we go into the buses. It's so mean because when we got this kind of buses which doors open and close, because they always open when the station or the spot comes up, people get in, doors close, and people get, when they get out, doors open, so that lets the people go in and out. But even though they came to our area where we can hop into the buses, they're shittier. I mean, like, it's new to us, but we kind of like it when it started, but after some time it's gone really worse. Really worse. The thing is, when we got into the buses, it's pretty then luxurious, a kind of way compared to the rest of the buses we have started up in. But the thing is, after a month or 4 weeks, they went shit. Really shit. I mean, like, the bells on the buses were gonna rust and no one are using it. The bells which we used to stop the bus are not working at all, and even we press it, there is no notification up there as if we are pressing it up, and they're not stopping on the stops. And one more disgusting thing is the doors which they had it up where people go in and out, they are tied with the rope to the bus. I mean, like, what the heck? They made it because people can get down on the stations which they like and come into the bus when it's open. It's a kind of a safety thing where bus can't be flooded with the people, and they tied it up. Are you kidding me? Why did you get those buses? You are tying up to the bus and you are completely letting people follow the bus so that the bus can be flooded. Seriously? I don't think so. I mean, like, when you got these buses which automatic open door and close, I mean, like, why did you get them in usage? I mean, like, if you want the buses to be flooded all the time, why did you make these things and send it to us? I mean, like, the world buses were always flooded. You see people are fully crowded and you can see people hanging to the things outside the door. Still, the bus is completely flooded and people are still hanging up to the bus. Even they are standing on the steps of the buses and holding the pipes. I mean, like, it's not a kind of a safety. Why the bus is so floody? And if you think the buses are floody and you bought the new buses and still they're tying the ropes to the thing where it won't be automatically opened and closed, and it's still getting floodier. When it's flooding, why did you get it all that? And why are you stitching it up? I mean, like, why are you roping the doors? Why? I mean, like, why are you grouping them to the pool so that the bus can be getting more? I mean, like, we use public transportation a lot, a lot. I mean, like, you see, if you see a kind of buses in our area, it's like always flooded up. You go in the morning, or it's in the evening, or it's in the night. It's always full and it's completely flooded. And it's very hard to get a seat in a bus. I mean, like, every time there might be only a 30% chances where in a one whole day you can take a seat and sit luxuriously. I mean, like, it's so hard. And I don't understand why this government is making up buses which are so cool to use automatic open doors. It's a kind of a safety thing where no one robbers or someone else get into the bus when it's in the motion. I mean, like, if it's automatic open and close, no one could get in until there is a station comes up, isn't it? But why they are tying it up to the poles where anyone can get in anytime while they like? I mean, like, what the shittiest thing that? I seriously don't get this thing. Seriously, I mean, like, why the heck? Why are you doing this? I mean, like, government use the buses and the transportation with a fixed count of seats where they don't get any loss, and they can pay to the petrol, diesel, and the conductor and the driver and all, maintaining the taxes and all, everything works and fine if the bus is filled up completely as per the seats, and there is advantage in doing that. Even though bus is completely getting people seated on the seats, and there are a lot of people who is holding out without a seat inside a bus, and also the people are hanging on outside the bus, hooking up to the pole, and they're standing. And I mean, like, bus is entirely full, and the government is earning thrice of the percentage which they actually earn if the people are sitting in the seats actually. Why are they allowing? I mean, like, there are stops where the government official get into the bus and checks for the ticket, and while they're checking out the bus for the tickets, why aren't they couldn't able to dumbly see the crowd? I mean, the bus is entirely crowded up, and the guy who comes in to check into the bus that the people are taking the tickets or not, and if they didn't, they will be getting fined a thing. And why he get into the bus? I think he sat down. When he gets in the bus, he checks all the tickets, and if anyone doesn't take a ticket, he gets a fine up there. But why couldn't he see the people who are onto the poles hanging up? I mean, like, why he isn't reporting that kind of a thing? If any guys, just, it's a kind of irritating thing, and it's not at all safe. Even if I try to wait for a bus, it's completely full, and I need to take a transportation, and why is it a completely full? If you just make a buses which always automatically opens and closes on the stop, it would be so cool. I mean, like, every time the bus, we just wait for an empty bus or a one-way seat where if the bus has to allowed, like, if a bus comes up, it has to allow us to hop in if there is only vacancy in the bus. If not, bus would stop in the spot if anyone wanted to get down. If not, zoop, they go in. Why can't they put this system? Because of this system, what actually happens, the bus stops in every stop. Even others doesn't want to get into the bus, or no one is in the bus stop. And even the bus is completely full with the seats, and people are still allowed into the bus. They hold on to the poles up, and they hold on to the outside of bus poles where they get in, and they stuck all the time. There are a lot of accident happens all the time on that if the vehicles are government buses are full, and still people use it, and still government earns it, and still there is the ticket cost, and the still buses are with fully crowded without no seats. I mean, like, why the government is letting them in? Even it's getting more money from the people. Why? It's a kind of, it's a kind of a silly mistake with government does. And even it sees, it doesn't recognize that. I mean, like, why couldn't it recognize that? This is a common problem which always happens. So please, alright, just, if the bus is full, don't actually try to hold on to the bus. It's not at all safe, alright? At all, it's not at all safe. Just if you can't do that, just take your own transport. I mean, like, if you can't have public transportation, give it a private transportation. And if you think bus would be full, why can't you wait for a other bus to show up? It's not that hot, alright? Just try to wake up a bit early in the morning so you can get a seat and go with a comfortable. You just need to utilize what actually you're paying for. You're paying for a seat, I mean, like a ticket for a seat where you can sit and luxuriously go to one spot where you actually need. You're not paying for the bus so that you can hook up for a pole and standing on the bus until you reach for your spot, or else you're not paying to unsafely stand out of the bus, hooking to the wall, looking for the pole, and the bus flushes in and you may get highly injured all the time. But please think of it. It will take a lot of time that people could understand this and take a particular measure so that it maybe help them to stay a bit and they get into the buses. I hope the government please understand what's the case. It's not safe. Why are you doing this shit? I don't get it all the time. Government introduce something, there will be a loophole all time. It goes worse. They don't follow the rules. They don't let the rules happen. I mean, why? I don't want to use the public transportation anymore by seeing this. I seen with my eyes a guy got hurt. He's just onto the pole and bus is swinging left and right and auto dashed it. I mean, like, he's entirely down and he actually got hurt in his back and he taken into hospital. I mean, like, there are a lot of people dead in this case. Please, someone take measures, because I'm not working in a government so that I could let the government know. Maybe you guys can do something. Please let the people know, alright? It hurts all the time when I see that things. Please do something which is useful. Okay guys, thank you for watching this, and please take some measures so that you can transport easily, comfortably, luxury, which actually what you are paying for, which actually you need it. And thank you for watching. As always, see you guys in the next video. Until then, see you guys. HiFi. Zoop.